My name is Misaki. I live with my husband Daiki and our adorable daughter Sakura as a working mother. Since both of us work, Sakura goes to daycare where she has made many friends and seems to have fun every day. Daiki says that spending time with Sakura is therapeutic for him, and he always looks after her in every possible way.
Hey Sakura, could you bring your stuff for the bath?
I've already got my towel and clothes ready.
Oh, aren't you smart? Then, shall we take a bath?
I'll prepare dinner while you're in the bath.
Thanks. Misaki, you take a nice long bath after dinner. I'll do the dishes.
Thanks as always, Daiki.
Mommy, I want the orange bath salts today. The ones that smell like oranges.
All right, let's go with that today.
All right then, Sakura. Let's head to the bath together.
Let's go.
Our family may not be very wealthy, but we lead a happy and joyful life. Then, one day, I got a call from my sister Kokoro.
Hello, big sis. It's me, Kokoro.
It's been a while, what's up for you to call?
Actually, I'm getting married, and guess what? He's rich and handsome. Don't you think marrying into wealth is just the best?
Really? Congratulations. That's so like you, Kokoro.
You know, unlike you, I've always been good at seizing opportunities, and unlike Daike, my fiancé Suma comes from a wealthy family. I couldn't handle living like you, always making budget meals every day.
Yeah, that might not suit you, Kokoro. This is my sister, Kokoro. Kokoro has always had a difficult personality, often receiving comments for her unpleasant remarks. Despite that, she's my only sister, so I sincerely celebrated her marriage. Conversations with Kokoro go something like this.
Did you hear? Kokoro really is something else. Quite different from you, Misaki.
Oh, Mom? It's been a while.
Her fiancé, Suma, is going to be the president of a big company, you know? Well, Kokoro takes after me with her good sense, so it's only natural she snagged a big fish.
Yeah, right.
Make sure you don't embarrass Kokoro. Just stay quiet and keep to a corner during the wedding.
I know. The one who took over the phone was my mother. It's safe to say that Kokoro's personality is a direct inheritance from her. I've always seen my mother as a what not to do example, but Kokoro has sincerely taken after her. After that call, I never got to meet Kokoro's fiancé before the wedding day arrived.
Well, there are more people here than I imagined.
Why are there so many people here?
You see, the person Kokoro is marrying is very important, so he invited a lot of work colleagues.
I see.
Oh, looks like it's about to start.
Due to the wedding of a future president of a major company, a large number of people were in attendance. After the ceremony concluded and we moved to the reception, we sat at our designated seats, but then, why haven't our meals been served yet?
It looks like everyone else already has their food. Maybe I should ask the staff.
There's no need for that.
Kokoro, Mom, what do you mean by no need?
Your meals were never prepared to begin with, so asking the staff would be pointless.
What? Why weren't they prepared?
Well, there's no need to prepare meals for people we're cutting ties with today.
Wait, why would that be the case at Kokoro's wedding?
Oh, Daiki, you're so slow. My partner is Suma, so I've decided to say goodbye to people who aren't suitable for our new status.
Exactly. If you're unhappy with the situation, feel free to go home now.
That's a harsh way to put it.
Well, it's true that I've been somewhat helped by you guys before, but now I'm replacing you with a more fabulous ATM. I don't need your measly contributions anymore.
Measly contribution.
Even though they weren't much, I'd be annoyed if you held them over me later.
And it's annoying to be bothered by whatever trivial reasons you might come up with, right?
What? That's too much.
It's not too much. It's just my way of being considerate. It would be uncomfortable for you to mingle with such amazing people, right? That's why I'm making it easier for you to leave by being considerate like this. Don't waste my kindness, okay?
Fed up with Kokoro and Mother's harsh words, we decided to leave as they suggested. However, not long after we left the venue.
Hello, big sis. Sorry about earlier. I was just too nervous at the wedding and said things in the heat of the moment. I didn't mean any of it.
Even so, your attitude earlier was completely different.
I'm really sorry. I thought about it and decided I should let you come back to the reception.
Misaki, did you hear that? Since Kokoro said so, let's all come back as a family right now.
Did you think I'd be happy to come back? Sorry, but no thanks, I refuse.
I'm offering you a chance to attend a rich person's wedding reception, so come back.
You won't get this chance again. Come back right now.
You are the ones who said to go home.
The situation has changed. It can't be helped.
Is that how you ask for a favor? I don't care about your situation. And why the sudden 180-degree change in attitude?
When I told Suma why you guys left, he got mad at me.
He got mad?
Yes. So come back right now.
If things continue like this, the marriage might even be called off. So stop arguing and just come back to the venue.
All right. But in return, explain the situation properly to Soma and the other guests.
Fine. I'll just explain everything to everyone, okay?
Since Gokuro agrees, promise to come back properly, okay?
If everyone understands the situation after a proper explanation, then I'll consider returning to the venue. A little later, Kokoro called to say everyone was convinced. It seemed she really had talked to them, so we headed back to the venue once more.
Big sis, I've been waiting for you.
You're late? Come here quickly.
Nice to meet you. I am Soma, the one marrying Kokoro.
Nice to meet you. I am Misaki, Kokoro's sister. This is my husband, Daiki, and our daughter, Sakura.
Nice to meet you. I am Daiki, Kokoro's brother-in-law.
Hello. I'm Sakura.
Hello, Sakura. Thank you very much for coming today. To my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, I apologize for the late introduction.
It's also our fault. I'm very sorry to Soma and everyone present here.
Really? I wonder whose fault it is that this all happened. Enough, just sit down already.
What's with that attitude? Have everyone really accepted the situation?
What do you mean by everyone? I was told that you had forgiven us.
We were told that everything had been properly explained to everyone and that they were convinced.
I was told that you reconciled with Misaki and her family. So I only heard that you were coming back. The story seems to be different.
Hey, doesn't something seem off? What happened?
I thought it was a venue accident at first, but it seems to be something else.
Are they having a family dispute? Look, it's definitely that.
Everyone, there's no need to worry at all, oh ho ho. We just expelled someone who was not suitable for this place.
What do you all think? We just did what was normal. We haven't done anything bad at all, right?
When Kokoro and her mother posed their question to the people at the venue.
I can't believe you would do something so awful.
What?
What a terrible bride. Treating important family members who came to celebrate like this.
Me.
To think you don't believe you've done anything wrong is unbelievable.
Why not?
Why are we the ones being blamed here?
Family is family, no matter what. There wasn't even any reason to dislike them. Yet you choose to expel them, which is unthinkable.
It's just that our way of thinking differs from everyone else's here. To us, this way of thinking is completely normal.
Right! This is normal for us.
It seems our ways of thinking are indeed different, in the sense that yours is unreasonable.
I don't know what upset you, but how is expelling someone from the venue normal?
If you can't value your family, I can easily imagine what kind of wife you'll be.
I'm going to be the most wonderful bride in the world.
Your idea of normal is different from what the rest of the world thinks, you know? And if you say such things, of course this situation is bound to happen.
Don't you understand the difference between asserting your views and imposing them?
Aunties, what you're doing is just being mean.
Auntie.
And Grandma, please don't say such awful things to Mom and Dad.
Sakura, you are a very kind child.
Mom and Dad are always very kind to Sakura.
Kokoro, did you hear what Sakura said? If such a small child understands something that you can't, how can I marry someone like that?
What did you say?
You know I deal with many people in my line of work, right? Yet, I refuse to have someone as insensitive and unreasonable as you for a wife.
After Soma said he could not marry her, Kokoro responded.
Wait a minute. I turned out this way because of everything Mom taught me. All of it. Everything. I learned it from you.
If you're going to say that, I was taught the same by my late mother. It's absurd to blame me. I haven't done anything wrong.
Stop blaming others like that. Misaki was raised by the same mother in the same environment as Kokoro, but she's completely different from you, and her ideas are the exact opposite of her mother's.
I agree with my brother-in-law. Misaki proves that your excuse doesn't hold.
No, that's wrong. Unlike me, my sister is so plain, right? It's simply that you don't mesh well with us glamorous ones.
I might be plainer compared to Kokoro, but I've always used my mother as an example of what not to do.
Misaki, how dare you treat me as a bad example?
A bad example? It's the plain truth. You're utterly disrespectful towards our late father and others.
Oh dear, if you thought so, you should have said it at that time. Instead, you've just ignored it all this time. That's on you, Misaki.
Right. Misaki, you not only have a plain personality, but you're also insidious.
I've warned you many times, but instead of listening, you both would just lash out.
Did that happen?
I don't remember that at all. Could it be Misaki's misunderstanding?
I've been angry with Kokoro and Mom many times but tolerated everything because you're family. But I've reached my limit. I'm cutting ties.
Fine by me. I'm too good for you anyway. I don't need a sister who can't rise to my level.
I feel the same as my sister-in-law. Enough is enough. This wedding reception is cancelled immediately.
Soma, visibly angry, announced the cancellation of the reception. Kokoro reacted with,
So it's cancelled, huh? But with this atmosphere, it can't be helped. It's all because of Big Sis and Daiki that the reception is cancelled. What are you going to do about it?
Auntie, did you listen to what Mom and Soma said?
Of course, I did.
Canceling the reception means the marriage is off, you know?
No way. Sakura, stop saying such things.
It's true. I can't imagine building a happy home with you.
Why would that be?
Anyone who still wants to marry you after seeing your true nature must be very peculiar. Just so you know, I will be demanding payment for the venue and compensation for damages.
Payment for the venue and damages. That's going to be a problem. I've spent so much money. I don't have that kind of money.
Right, Suma. And stop joking about canceling the marriage. If you do that, it will ruin the dream-like life we were supposed to have.
What do you mean by that? You've done a lot for me, but was all that just because you were after my money?
Of course not. I truly love Suma. That's why I've been going to cooking classes, to improve my culinary skills even more.
Exactly. Kokoro has been making efforts to devote herself to Sumo even after marriage.
even though you said you were replacing with a more fabulous ATM.
What? I never said that.
And the money Misaki helped you with, you called it measly, right?
You said, I don't need it anymore.
What are you all talking about? Do you have proof of such things? If you do, show it right now.
There are many cameras in this venue, so it should be captured as evidence. Their seats are over there. If we check that camera, we'll find out soon enough.
Cameras were installed all around the venue to capture memories of the reception. Kokoro and her mother, having completely forgotten about this, scrambled to explain themselves.
I only meant that Suma is very dependable with those words.
And we said that Misaki's help wasn't needed anymore because Kokoro was getting married and becoming independent.
Flipping your story like that won't work.
I really didn't mean it that way. I truly think Suma is dependable.
Stop lying! I'm glad I saw Kokoro's true colors before we got married.
Wait, big sis. I didn't say those things, did I?
You said it clearly.
You also said that we're from the lowest class, and that today would be the end of our relationship.
And our relationship.
Soma, what does being a nuisance when asked for things mean?
She said that too.
That's not what I meant.
Why don't you stop? Soma won't be fooled by whatever you say now.
I'm not deceiving anyone. I even cooked meals for Suma.
Knowing Kokoro, you probably just dressed up store-bought deli food to look homemade.
How did you know?
Even the cooking was a lie.
No. That's not it.
Why don't you just confess cleanly? You were acting all along just to marry into money.
Why would you say that? You're making my position even worse.
It's already beyond repair.
Suma, this is all a misunderstanding. Let us talk it out.
That's unnecessary. I've had enough of the lies.
I really do love Suma.
You mean you really love Soma's money, right?
Stop it, big sis.
We admit we were wrong. So
what? I don't feel like forgiving, and we're no longer family.
You were the one who cut ties, so no complaints.
We're going home now. Bye-bye, aunties.
Eventually, Kokoro was left by Soma, facing the obligation to pay a hefty venue fee and damages. She tried to win Soma over with her domestic charms, but her lies were uncovered and it all fell apart. Moreover, her and her mother's disregard for family values, which Soma held dear, was unforgivable to him. Anticipating a lavish lifestyle, Kokoro and her mother had indulged in excessive shopping, adding to their financial strain not only due to payments owed to Soma but also credit card debts. Enthusiastic about a grand reception, they had incurred considerable expenses. As a result, blinded by greed and caught up in a delusion of wealth, Kokoro and her mother were condemned to a miserable life of endless work to repay debts whose end they could not foresee. As for me,
I'm home.
I'm home.
welcome back. Did you have fun at the park?
Yeah. I rode the swings a lot.
All right, let's wash our hands and have some snacks.
I want to eat. Mom, what's the snack today?
Today, it's Sakura's favorite, strawberry cake.
Strawberry cake.
Lucky you, Sakura.
Yay! Daddy, let's wash our hands quickly.
Today, Daiki took Sakura to the park and they had a lot of fun. We're still both working and living life as usual, but both our jobs are going well. And Sakura is always smiling and growing up to be a kind child. We don't plan to become wealthy, but our family is very happy. I hope we can continue to build a home where smiles never fade. Sometimes I get tired from household chores and childcare, but during those times, I take a deep breath and, with a calm spirit, I continue to watch over my family's smiles as a mother and a wife.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.